John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab in this one, J.P. Sears. What do you have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Luis Arraez stands in. Now the 0-1. Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Popped up. And he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Here's the Giants lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle. They're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
Bryce Eldridge, the next to hit, takes outside. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 3. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. Got him. 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Rafael Devers. Another solid power season. Now Camposano has some trouble with it. No advance, though. Arraez off of first with 2 away. Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. back here at Petco Park. And towing the slab, Robbie Ray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
This to center field. McRae on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado.
Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That clips a corner.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Fastball for a strike. The 2-2 now. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here in the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next, Daniel Susac. Yo, 1.
Ball.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Nasty pitch right there. That is strike 2.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lee at first, one gone. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. There comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. The Giants score first. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
One down. Now the third baseman, Christian Koss.
Hey!
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth. Throw to first in time.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Arias, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
Hey!
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Into center. And that is that. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jackson Merrill in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ball, that's high.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Luis Campusano.
Nope, outside.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Lee on the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in San Diego, now the number 2 hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Ball, that's outside.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tatis settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 8,
Next will be the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. And that's outside, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers. Fly to left his first time. Nice grab. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score.
Nope, ball 1.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out.
He's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. And Adames swings through that one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Just misses with that one. Daniel Susak on deck for San Francisco. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Bradley Rodriguez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Daniel Susak, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouls away the first offering.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Hard hit to third as they escape the bases loaded jam. Giants leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Petco Park as we go to the last of the third. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Ball. That's inside. Ball,
right
that's
now,
outside.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Oh, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I can't argue with that one. And clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it. And kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Yeah.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. One and 2 now. Out towards right center field. McCray has a beat on it. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 4, Jake.
Now the left fielder.
Crowell.
Ball 1.
And that one fouled off. That's in there. That's strike 2. Devers. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. McCray, 25 years old, made his big league debut in 2025, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill under it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Christian.
Now here is Christian Koss. Grounded out his first time up.
Aye.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the top of the order now. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. One, 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To second, there's Cronenworth. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 4th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball, that's out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Rengifo, the next up for the Padres. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
The Padres trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air. Arise takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And
That's
there's a ball.
3.
That one hammered center field back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada preparing to come on if needed. Matsui also throwing.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
Now pitching for the
Jeremiah
Padres,
Estrada
number
is forced to the
56,
mound after the injury.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rafael Devers up
next
to
for the
hit.
Giants, the first baseman, Rafael Devers.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Late with the swing there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left field. And that is a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next to the Giants.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball, that's out.
That's one misses. Ball three.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball four, two aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk. And guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Two on, one out. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susac. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. This one in the air, center field. Merrill drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
On the ground. Gloves it on the dive from his backside. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. That's a little bit low. France gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Luis Campusano.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The changeup missing. And the count is 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bogarts in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one way inside.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Got him looking. Out number 3. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Here's the center fielder, Grant McCray. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next to the Giants.
At the plate, Christian Koss.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon getting ready to go. Canning, the right-hander, also getting loose. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there's 1 down.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez, the next Giant to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
There goes the runner. Cut on and missed. Throw there.
He made it.
Safe. Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Pitch kicks away. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 down. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Arraez stands at first with 1 out. There's a line drive to left field. Makes the grab.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Bryce Eldridge.
So now the DH spot, Bryce Eldridge. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Nope.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the 6th.
What you
Eldridge
got?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Watch out. That one sails on him. To second. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yuki Matsui done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Adrian
Padres,
Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers.
Ball, that's out.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres nothing.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Cronenworth.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
0-1.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
The left fielder, number 4, Jake.
Now the left fielder, 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Sam Hentges getting loose out there. The Giants leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tatis at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Padres down in order. They're down 4-0. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next to the
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Daniel Susac.
Ball 1.
Adames, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Step off throw to first. Adames back in on a dive. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air right field. Tatis after it. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, Grant McCray.
So digging in, Grant McCray. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And strike 2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in San Diego. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Rengifo. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Foley, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone.
Inside.
Ball 1. The Padres hitless so far in the game. to the right side to Adames. That's 1 and 2. What a play.
Up next
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. France in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. 1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Up the middle. In time to Devers. That ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Griffin Canning.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Christian Koss digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the count is even. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now, leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one almost hit him. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That one missed.
Down.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
So a man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos.
Hey. Nope. That's inside.
Top of the zone for a called strike. This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The Rise leads off first with one away. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next will be the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air center field. Merrill under it. And makes the grab. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Rafael
Devers now. 1 for 4 with a double. Just missed. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sam Hentges.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Merrill.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Campusano batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next pitch misses way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Line drive into the outfield for a hit, and the no-no is over. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. The Giants up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him. 2 down.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sam Hentges departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Eric Miller.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Campusano off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. So another inning in the books, and the no-hitter is no longer part of the story. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Petco Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Lee leading things off and takes a strike. That one hammered but pulled foul. Going 2 now. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Aye.
And he swings through that one. Misses
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To third. Handled by Machado. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Daniel Susak.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Griffin Canning will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Kyle Hart.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Susak in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Giants go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, number 4.
Jake Bowen.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one
Ball 2.
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Tatis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike one. That's a strike.
Two.
There's a swing and a drive. McRae on the move. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Luis Rengifo will hit next.
Hey!
Man at second.
Ball one.
He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Keaton
Giants,
Wynn gets the
number
call from the pen.
67.
Well, he's been a
Keaton
really tough guy to take
Wynn.
deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That one found hard the other way. The Padres down to their final strike. That's out to center field. McRae on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.